So we are removing the transfer case off of the 4L60E transmission. Only have reverse, first, second, and third. And the sad thing is that this transmission hasn't even been in for a year, but whoever did it prior didn't use a tranny cooler. They used a small power steering cooler and bypassed where the lines go into the radiator. So removing these 15mm bolts here. There's one here. This one was missing. There's one here, one on the top. I can't really get my phone up there, but it's 6 total, I'm pretty sure here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth one is in the top. 6th one right here. Alright, come on, focus here. As you can see, we have it split right here. I kept this nut on so it didn't just fall off, but the drive shaft for the front here, there's a little boot. You have to pop it forward to get that off. Then, all the little electrical connectors. Got the shift linkage popped off and out of the way. It's pretty easy. Just sits on this little thing here. Use 2 flat tips to get it off. I've seen people use 1 flat tip or pliers and end up breaking them. And then these plugs right here, I don't know why they use like super glue or something to hold them in. So you have to use a heat gun to get these disconnected. But we're going to focus on the transfer case right now and getting that out. The rear drive shaft is held in with 11mm bolts, 7/16, whatever you want to use. So, drive shaft is out. Got a electrical connector right here. And then there was another one up here somewhere. But yeah, transmission mount's out of the way. Getting ready to pull it off. Yeah, sorry for such a shitty video, but got another plug right here. Another plug right here. So there's 3 plugs so far. There might be 4, I can't remember. But either way, 6 15mm bolts, 11mm or 7/16 for the front drive shaft here. And then, like I said, for this to come off, it's a little rubber boot. You gotta pop out to slide that out. Rear drive shaft, same thing, 11mm or 7/16. Now I'm gonna show you on the front drive shaft here. This is the boot I was talking about that sits inside of the transfer case for the front drive shaft. I didn't have to break this at all. I just used 2 screwdrivers very lightly with electrical tape on the tips, so I didn't rip this, and it came right off. Pretty simple. And then say you want to change your U-joints, they use these plastic little insert things. So you got to use a heat gun on those as well, torch those out, and once you heat them up, you'll see they'll start coming out. Another one right here. I'm going to make a couple more videos explaining a little bit better how to do this, but it's the day before Christmas, and I'm just trying to get this done and figured I'd help some people on how to get the transfer case out. It's very simple. You just basically need a flat tip screwdriver, 15mm ratchet, 15mm wrench. The top bolt on the transfer case, I had to use this little ratchet here because it's very tight. There's what is it, the fuel lines or something that go above there that are in the way. Yeah, these lines right there. As you can see, the old harness, I didn't do that. Somebody else cut the old harness and just wired in a new one because they couldn't get those clips out. I would highly suggest using a couple jacks to get this transfer case out unless you're He-Man and you can do it.